So last year I calculated how much money I made compared to any realtor in South Florida or Miami, and it's insane. I made more money than all of these people by wholesaling real estate. Now, I might be like, what about these realtors that are selling these multi-million-dollar mansions in Miami? Well, the thing is that most of these realtors, even if they sold, let's say, $10 million of real estate, which sounds like a massive flex, all they're making is just 3% off of that at best. And you know they have expenses, which again, I want you to understand that 3% of $10 million is just $300,000. So to sell $100 million of real estate, $100 million houses at 3% will deal you $3 million. Now, I made a lot more than $3 million. In the last 12 months, I made way more than $3 million. Now, anybody claiming they're doing a billion plus are real estate brokers that don't get that full 3%. And the majority of these people are going to be roughly at 2.5%. So maybe 4 or 5 million, which me and Rick made way more than that with wholesaling real estate last year. The truth here is I'm making more money than all the realtors in Miami. Now, I'm not claiming I make more money than the top realtor in the world because obviously we got brokers doing Dubai and billion-dollar properties. But in South Florida, right, in Miami or whatever, I make more money than any of those realtors because of one specific fact. I am not a realtor, okay? Now, yes, I am in the real estate industry, but I make way more money than all these stinking realtors out here. And the truth about that is there's two types of real estate industries. There is real estate sales, which is where the majority of people think you are. So if you're a realtor, you're selling real estate for other people. You're selling other people's houses. So again, you get a measly 3% on that. But if you're in real estate investing, like you're an actual real estate investor, you get 100% of the profits of your deals. That's the really cool thing about wholesaling real estate is wholesaling real estate is under the umbrella of real estate investing. That's what wholesaling is, right? Now, let me give you a really cool example. I think everybody knows my favorite football team is the Miami Dolphins because I live in Florida. I grew up loving the Miami Dolphins, and the Dolphins suck, but still the Miami Dolphins are my favorite football team. Now, the Miami Dolphins are owned by Stephen Ross, who has a net worth of $17 billion. Now, to use this for an example, $17 billion is a lot of money. And I have no ego when I say this, but homeboy's got a lot more money than me. Now, for $17 billion net worth, he did this as a real estate investor. He was able to make billions of dollars developing real estate and investing and doing a ton of risk and getting super wealthy investing in real estate all over the United States. Now, if you look at a realtor, there is not one realtor that has a net worth of 17 or 18 billion dollars. There's a ton of multi-billionaires that are real estate investors. So every billionaire you see in the real estate industry are all real estate investors. Is that a weird thing? That if you get a pie chart of all the billionaires in real estate, 100% of them did it in real estate investing. So you got to understand that, yes, there's most people in real estate are doing real estate sales, but real estate investing is the key to make money. Now, when you have real estate investing, I'll call it REI for short, there are about 5 ways to make money. You can fix and flip. You can be a developer, so you can develop real estate, right? Be a builder, construction, do all these multi-billion-dollar skyscrapers. You can do creative financing, you can own rentals, or you can wholesale. Now, these are the 5 ways to make money in real estate investing. Now, I'll be honest with you. If you told me I had to go out here and try to kill myself and be miserable, but you want to make $100 million in a year, I'd probably tell you the fastest and best way to make $100 million is to go out here and be a real estate developer. Now, unfortunately, the risk of being a real estate developer is extremely high. You can lose absolutely everything because I would have to put my entire net worth and then a lot more than that and go out here and try to develop a $1 billion skyscraper, and hopefully I can make money doing that. Maybe I can fix and flip it. Maybe I can develop it and get the right sale on it and try to sell it to some private equity and go crazy developing. But you also remember, if I screw up a little bit or the economy does a little bit of a teeter-tatter, I'm going out here and going to lose $200 million just from a couple percentage points of the real estate market, which I don't think that's worth it. I don't think going homeless over a couple percent change in the real estate market will be good for me. And the other part is, who's going to go loan me $2 billion? You see all these guys who always brag about they get all the funding possible, but they can't get $2 billion to go fund a massive development deal. And so you got to understand that the most money you can make in real estate investing is development. And most of the good developers work for these massive private equity firms, and they do like the craziness. That's not my lane. That's not what I do. And you're not going to see anyone on YouTube talking about that, because the risk will just absolutely destroy you. Now, you can also do fix and flipping, which I do a lot of that still, and that's really good. The risk is higher, but the rewards are way higher too, just like developing real estate. And honestly, you can make a lot of money doing this, but the risk is way too high for someone like you, because you could still not lose $1 billion, but you can go out here and lose 60, 70, even 80 grand on a flip if you don't know what you're doing. And that risk's way too high for most people. So if you're looking to get into real estate investing, fixing, flipping sucks. Developing is not for you. Creative finance is probably going to be a little too advanced for you. There's regulatory risks with that too. And obviously you don't have money to buy rentals. Wholesaling real estate is the only option. And this is the option that I did starting out and the option I still do today. Now, I'll be honest with you, I do have a lot of fixing and flipping. I own a lot of rentals, and I do own a ton of creative financing. So I really do everything, right? So I have this crossed out, but I do fix and flipping. I do creative finance, I do rentals, and I wholesale real estate. The only thing I really don't do is crazy development projects. And I don't think I'd ever recommend it for anybody, because the risk and reward is just not there for anybody. Even if you're making $10, $30 million a year, if you want to go swing a bat and lose your entire net worth on one deal, not worth it. The whole point of today is to show you how to make so much money in the wholesaling real estate business. It feels illegal to know. And the crazy thing about it, so let's do the math. If I wanted to go out here and make $1 million as a real estate agent, I would have to go out here, and let's just divide that by 3%. I would have to go out here and sell $33 million roughly of real estate. And let's say you live in Phoenix, Arizona, and you are going out here and selling $500,000 houses. That's going to be around 66 listings and deals that you do every single year. And probably based on the failed ones, let's just call it 75 listings you're going to have to get a year. Now, I'm not going to pretend to be a good realtor. So let's do some ChatGPT math. So I'm going to act like I'm not talking out of my butt here on what it takes. So we're going to write how much time in a year would it take to list 75 listings at $500,000 each and sell 67 of them in just raw hours as a realtor. So if you look at the actual time it takes to list and sell 67 houses a year, just doing the raw math, okay? The raw math comes out to about 1,862 hours on a breakdown of how much time it takes to set the thing up, active listing management, sold to closings, and the failed listings, and the prospecting, and the admin overhead. So it's about 1,900, which comes out to roughly about 40 hours a week, which isn't bad. I'll be honest with you. 40 hours a week to make $1 million is not bad, but that's also assuming you spend 5 hours a week in marketing to get those listings. I mean, let's do the math. 75 listings divided by 365 hours. So the ChatGPT is saying for every 5 hours of prospecting, you get a $500,000 listing. I mean, I think everybody in here knows that's not the case. And you're going to see here, I mean, according to AI, it's going to tell you about 10 to 30 hours to get one listing. So let's call it 20 hours. 20 hours for a listing for 75 listings. That's 1,500 hours. That's exactly what I'd think. It's about 1,500 hours. So I might say how many hours to get 75 listings a year. So if you did 75 listings a year, you're going to be roughly 4.5 hours, about 1,100 hours. So if you add up 1,800, which can be about 3,000 hours by 50, that's about, okay, so that makes it about 60 hours a week to go out here and make $1 million, which honestly isn't bad. So you can go out here and make $1 million to go out here for about 60 hours a week, which honestly isn't too bad at all. Now let's flip the script on you though. Let's say you want to wholesale houses. To make $1 million wholesaling real estate, you're most likely going to have to do probably the same amount. So I'd say about 67 deals. And probably you're going to have to get probably like 80 under contract to go out here and make that, right? So do 67 deals. Let's call it 6 deals a month. Now to go out here and do 6 deals a month is pretty simple math. Again, if you want 6 deals in the month, you're probably going to have to go out here and do about 10,000 calls per month per deal. So you're going to have to produce about 60,000 calls every single month. And probably just doing the math here, I'd probably say about 30,000 calls you can do a month. And then you can probably go to xleads.com right? So I go to X Leads, which is my wholesaling real estate software I recommend for everybody, and send about 30,000 of those texts a month. And right there, you should be able to land about 6 deals every single month, which is going to land you 72 contracts. That's all you need to do to make $1 million. Now, the real question here is how much time does it take to go out here and do it? Well, obviously do 30,000 calls a month. That's a ton. Like that is an absolute beast. It's about 500 hours, like 125 hours a week. You won't be able to do that yourself. You're going to have to get a VA to do it. So on a time frame, you're probably, if you pay a VA, probably 3 VAs. So if the VAs are about $5 an hour and you about 120 hours, right? That's 3 VAs at 40 hours a week. You're probably going to drop $600 a week. Times 4, you're about $2,400 a month just in VAs, but that's not really going to be too much, right? So you're probably going to spend 0 hours though, right? So you're going to do 0 hours calling, right? You're going to have the employees do the calls for you. And then you're going to drop probably $300 for the texting on X Leads, because X Leads is really cheap for the texting. And then you're going to pay $97 a month for X Leads. How much time does it take for you to text all those people? I'd probably tell you about 2 hours a day, maybe 1 to 2 hours a day. It's about 60 hours. And on total, you're going to be about $2,800 is your cost. So let's go out here and do the math. So now we have 2 choices, right? You can be a realtor or you can be a wholesaler. And a realtor would take you roughly 3,000 man hours. Let's look up the cost of being a realtor for a year. So the no BS cost of being a realtor is going to cost you roughly MLS access, dues. So it says roughly here, you're going to be, with all your stuff, it's going to tell you your total cost to your realtor is $4 to $7 grand. Call it $5 grand a year. And most quit doing it, being a bare minimum agent. Let's say you're going to get $5 grand, right? You're going to spend at least $5,000 to go out here and do nothing. But if you have any sort of marketing, probably going to be, let's do the math here. Let's do a realistic agent. So if you want 75 listings, it's going to be more paid lead flow, but let's call it 20 grand a year. You're going to cost 20 grand a year for licenses, prospecting, marketing, software, all this stuff. It's going to cost you that much a year in just expenses. And you'll go out here and probably make about $1 million a year, which honestly isn't too bad. 3,000 hours of work to make 1,000. That's not bad at all. That comes out to, let's do the math here, about $333 an hour, which honestly is a really, really good job. Now let's compare that to being a wholesaler. If you're dropping roughly 60 hours a month plus, let's call it 2 hours a day of just prospecting. Let's call it 3 hours. So we're going to do 60 hours plus 3 times 5, 15. Probably going to be around 30 hours a week times 52. You're roughly going to be around 1,560 hours worked, which comes out to roughly about 30 hours a week versus being a realtor, which is going to be about 60 hours a week. Your cost roughly, it's called $2,800 a month. Your costs are going to be around $33,600, including X Leads, softwares, all of that stuff. You get access to MLS comps with X Leads and everything like that. And you're probably going to make the same $1 million. And you don't have to pay brokers fees and all that stuff, which I don't want to get into. You're roughly coming in at about, I'd say $641 an hour. So this is the clear no BS like comparison of being a realtor versus a wholesaler. Now, as a wholesaler who makes more money than 99% of realtors out there, it might seem like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he's saying this. Of course he sounds biased. He doesn't like being a realtor. Yeah, I'm not a big real estate agent guy. I don't believe you should be a realtor. But I see comments all the dang time about how being a realtor is the greatest thing in the world and being a wholesaler is being the literal devil on earth. When in reality, if you look at the average millionaire in wholesaling versus the average millionaire as a realtor, it's pretty scary to look at the difference, right? The average realtor who makes $1 million a year is absolutely miserable. They're working 60, 70 hours a week, spending who knows how much money in marketing. They got to wear a suit. They got to go kiss a bunch of hands, and they're ultimately not really building real wealth because all the money they make, they got to pour that back into more marketing, and they will make as much as a wholesaler, but they're working twice as many hours to make them feel better. Because here's the problem with being a realtor. There are over 1.5 million realtors in the United States of America, and over 3 million, according to Google, licensed real estate agents. That is insane. There's not 3 million wholesalers in the wholesaling real estate industry. Being a realtor is 5 to 10 times more saturated from what I can see than being a wholesaler. Like, how many times have you met a realtor And how many times have you met a wholesaler in the wild? You're going to meet realtors in the wild way more than you meet a wholesaler. And the funniest thing about it is that's why wholesalers make twice as much per hour, because there's less competition. Now, wholesalers think there's wholesalers everywhere, and there's really not, compared to how many realtors are out there. And the cool part is motivated sellers want cash for their house. If you text a pre-foreclosure, they're going to want to deal with a wholesaler who's going to give them cash for their house, a real estate investor. They don't deal with a realtor right now. Their house is going to auction in the next 30 days. A realtor can't help them there. So this is why us wholesalers don't really compete with realtors at all, and we make way more money than them. And honestly, the coolest part about it is, and this is the big mega secret, is if you have no money at all, like no cash, like absolute $0, right? So let's compare a realtor and a wholesaler. If you have absolute $0, you are absolutely screwed. Here's the cost of being a realtor when you have no money for marketing. You have to go get your pre-licensing course. You have to get your state exam, your application, your fingerprints, your MLS and Realtor Association dues, which are going to cost at least $1,000 to about $2,400 just to get started as a realtor, just for the opportunity to be in a saturated market. And then every single month you have to pay a brokerage desk fee, MLS access, your realtor's dues, your E&O insurance, and a CRM to just legally exist as a realtor. And I'm putting this on ChatGPT so I don't sound like I'm biased. It's $2,500 to $5,000 a year, just bare minimum to exist. But as a wholesaler, all I need is Google Voice, TruePeopleSearch.com, which is a way to get people's phone numbers for free, and government lists, which I provide for free inside of my free real estate wholesaling course in community, freewholesaling.com. If you can get government data, pre-foreclosures, probates, which you can get absolutely for free from the government, you put their info in TruePeopleSearch.com and you use Google Voice, you can go out here and make 20 grand in the next 30 days. If you're somebody who has no money and you want to make it as a realtor, you make 20 grand next month as a realtor, you can't, you're screwed. You need to drop 3 grand and go through months and months of licensing and exams just for the opportunity to not make money. It's absolutely crazy. So if you're debating this, right, I don't think there's any debate. If you want to be a real estate agent versus a wholesaler, being a wholesaler is exactly what you need to be doing. You have no money. You can make 20 grand in the next 30 days. Now, if you're some crazy Botox-filled real estate agent who doesn't believe me, I mean, these are all the testimonials that I teach people how to do it for free. These are all people, for example, right here, 36 grand, 30 grand from Christian. Dan made $160,000. Valentine right here made $5,500 on his first wholesaling deal with no money at all. You can literally go inside a school here and message Valentine and see what's up with him because he's actually doing this for real. Paul out here made, I think, 5 grand. He made $5,000 on this deal. This is a real assignment check from a real estate closing. So an actual real title company in Indiana. And these people spent $0 to learn. I teach them how to do it for free. So if you have no money, go to freewholesaling.com. I'll teach you how to wholesale real estate for free. Again, it's the word free, the word wholesaling.com. If you're a realtor, there's nobody out here to teach you how to be a realtor for free. Maybe you got a couple of YouTube videos, but you got to drop at least 5 grand on the real estate licensing course and material and CRM and MLS access. It's absolutely crazy. So if you're watching this video, there's no debate. Stop being a realtor and start wholesaling real estate. I'll teach you how to do it for free, and I'll make you massively rich and massively successful wholesaling real estate. Guys, if you got any value from this video, do me a favor. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. This is Zach signing out. Have a blessed one.